Welcome to another TFN Action Alert. I'm Laura Cadden. This week our guest expert is Andrew Mickey, founder and chief analyst of the groundbreaking new trading research service, Level 6 Trader. Thank you for joining us today, Andrew.
Thanks for having me, Laura.
In your latest report, you give an example where anyone could make potential gains of 3,092% in 12 days on a single option. Now, I have to be honest. To me, or anyone else who's been in the market for even a few months, this number really sounds too good to be true.
Well, you're exactly right, Laura. 3,092% in 12 days does seem unrealistic. However, when I was sitting down to create the system, I needed to find out how much potential there actually was. And once I started looking into what the Magellan, the second largest mutual fund in the world, was actually doing within its movements within the stock market, and I pinpointed that they bought 36 million shares of Corning on August 2nd through August 15th, then I could really see what they're actually doing. And then we go back in time and see what the options on those shares would have been worth, and we came up with 3,092%. Now, is that the actual purpose of the system? Well, that's a little unrealistic. I'd rather have 9, 40, 50% winners in a row than hitting 1 or 2 200% winners at the risk and 7 other losers.
So you take your cues from institutional investors.
That's correct.
And that's how you create gains for your readers.
Mm-hmm.
And all of this information, though, is based on public knowledge, public information.
That's correct.
If the system is really so powerful and simple, why aren't more people trading on it?
Well, the results of the system that we actually see when I send out the alerts to my readers, that is simple information. When we're actually formulating the system, that is a lot more complicated, where we need to use algorithms and much beyond just your basic standard deviation, buy and sell prices. And we're essentially taking technical analysis to a whole new level in quantitative analysis, and that's where Wall Street's focused on. And that's how you generate consistent returns, by actually looking at stock price movements with each volume activity at specific prices, rather than just daily high and low closings and moving averages within technical analysis. And that's why we're taking it to the next new level with quantitative analysis.
And this is using options to leverage plays.
That's correct. We can see institutions really come in and either buy or sell a single stock and watch it move 3 to 5% over 3 or 5 days. Mm-hmm. But 3 to 5% really isn't much of a gain. It's not really worth trading. You have to borrow a lot of money if you want to go on the margin. So that's why we use an option-based strategy. And that's how we generate the 40, 50% consistent returns, and occasionally 100%, 150%.
Now, options information services, though, tend to be very fast-moving. How do your readers keep on top of it?
Well, we use email and also the website. However, I also lead in every alert to the next plays that are coming up, because what I identify first is a 3 to 5 day trend of either institutional buying or institutional selling in a stock, and then relate that back to the stock's price movements throughout essentially every single minute throughout those 5 days, and then run it through the Level 6 algorithm and watch it tell me what to do. So it is fast moving, but I can prepare readers beforehand 1 or 2 days in advance. This is coming around the corner. I'm just waiting for the institutional investors to start getting some traction with the price, and then we see it move 4 or 5 days after that.
Let's talk about the name of your service, Level 6 Trader.
Yes.
It sounds like it requires some kind of serious qualification as a trader. Is this a service that can be utilized by an average trader, or is it truly geared toward the experienced options trader?
Actually, everyone can use this system, from your novice options investor to your advanced trader. Just because it's simple enough for anyone to use, yet it uses advanced enough techniques where we can get consistent returns. So everyone benefits, but the Level 6 name actually comes from the old Wall Street term of sixth floor trading or upstairs trading, and that's where the institutional traders, the professionals that actually run Wall Street and account for 70% of daily trading volume on the NYSE and the NASDAQ, and that's upstairs trading floors where they're completing big orders. They're not dealing with individual investors, 100 or 1,000 share orders. They're dealing with big blocks, 10,000, 50,000 shares at a time, and that's how we know it's institutionals making their moves.
Well, now, any analyst is only as good as their next big recommendation. Where do you currently see opportunities emerging?
The best opportunity I can see right now is with Caterpillar. About 2 weeks ago, we watched this stock go up, and we actually played it for about 32% gains. But now we're starting to reach the higher level where institutions have run it from 59 to about 65, and now we're reaching a top precipice where they don't see any more value in it. And right now I have about a 2-day trend of strong institutional selling, but it hasn't really taken its effect on the stock price yet. And so in the next 2 or 3 days, I could foresee it taking a fall, but I need to wait for a few more confirming signals, then we'll make our move.
Well, thank you, Andrew.
Thanks for having me.
For more information about Level 6 Trader, go to www.level6trader.com. That's with the number 6. Please tune in next week for another profitable opportunity on TFN's Smart Trading Action Alert. For TaipanFinancialNews.com, I'm Laura Cadden.